Hey guys, and welcome to another video. A very long video after a very long time. If you all have seen my posts and if you all follow me on Instagram, you all would have known that I met with an accident on my RS 200, and this video is about that accident actually. But I was injured, so my arm was in a sling, and I had a lot of bruises and wounds that had to heal. And now that they have healed mostly, my shoulder is still not up to the mark that I would like it to be to ride actually, but I'm getting there, and recovery has been good overall. So yes, this video is about the accident that I had on my RS 200, the tank slapper that I faced on my RS 200. I haven't watched the video yet, even though I'm shooting this. I haven't watched the video yet on my action camera because it's a little difficult to watch it, and especially to watch that video and know that my bike's not yet fixed. It's still, pretty much in the same state it was since that day, and it breaks my heart to see the bike every day like that. And I curse myself and I abuse myself in my head for whatever happened. But yes, it happened, and now I have to figure out a way to watch the video, edit it for you all guys. So let's see. Mommy, what do you have to say about the accident?
It's good or what?
Not good, but now I'm okay, no?
That's your this, what you think. Because you think by riding fast and doing all.
But don't you think my guardian angel was at the side?
Do you go to believe in God? Do
Yeah,
you go to church?
I
Don't
believe.
go.
I
No.
don't believe in
Go to church first.
doing the same practice. But
You have to.
so now I'll start riding again.
No.
I got no.
Or keep the bike in a showcase.
So I thought I'll show you all what all damage has happened on my RS 200 after such a brutal crash. I have watched the video now, and it gives me goosebumps even now, and I watched it multiple times. But yeah, I'll show you all the bike. Bike after the accident, you can see my winglet is totally gone. This part here, this part is eroded. There too, tank a little bit. The silence has taken a big chunk of the blow, and a little bit over here, and obviously the tail light. So this is the t-shirt I was wearing that day, and you can see how the road has just shredded this t-shirt over here and here. It just shredded it. And this is the jacket I was wearing. Now this is not a protective jacket, this is not a riding jacket, but look at this. This is the shoulder where I actually got impact. This is my arm area, which is also shredded here, and you can see some blood stains over here as well. Stop. So this is the helmet I was wearing, and if you really want to know why you should be wearing a helmet, is look at this. This could have been my face if I wasn't wearing it, and there are scratches all over, but luckily, I was wearing a helmet, and I think every one of you watching this video should wear a helmet if you are riding anything above 50cc, I'm guessing. So yeah. So it's very important to understand why it happened, and now after watching the video, you can tell that I hit that bump, which was pretty sharp, and it put my handle up and made it unstable, and then I have a tank slapper. In this kind of a situation, there are lots of if and buts. So the first if is, if I was slower, that would probably not happen. Another if is, if the road was straightforward and smooth, I would not face that issue no matter what the speed. So now it's very easy to assign blame, but for me, I think I just need to realize that it's a combination of factors. Obviously, if I was slower, I would be able to control the bike much better. But if the road was smooth in the first place, then there's no question of controlling speed and whatever you have. And everyone watching this video will know that our roads are not good in India. Our roads are very unpredictable. Our skills might be predictable, but our roads are not very predictable. Now, a lot of you would be wondering, including me, I'm wondering, how do you get out of this situation of a tank slapper? So, I haven't tried these things, obviously, because this is the first time I've had such a major accident, but off the internet and some research I did, there are 3 tips basically. People say get off the throttle, leave the handlebar a little loose, don't grip it too tight because additional input from the rider will only make it worse. And another thing is to tap the rear brake so that the front wheel gets traction again. Now these are 3 things you can follow, but don't take my word for it because I haven't tried it and I don't plan on trying these things at all. It's just something I researched because I want to know what to do, and all these things are very difficult. To know when to leave the handlebar loose is very difficult in a situation like that. Alright, most riders would know in that moment you can't think that fast. To tap the rear brake, again, very difficult to do. It only comes with experience, and I don't think anyone wants experience of tank slappers. So here are some tips you can use if you're in a similar situation like that. So yes, these things happened. I did have an accident, but I think it's very important that I can find the mental strength to grow from this accident, because I need to ride. I love riding, I love motorcycles, and I need to keep doing this. But I hope that this mental image doesn't stay with me for a while. I truly want to learn from this experience so that if I am faced with the same situation in the future, I know what to do. I'm better prepared. Obviously, I need to get better gear. My hands got injured, if you can see, and if I had gloves on, this wouldn't happen. My shoulder is injured, but not as much. That's a saving grace. My jacket took a lot of the impact. Basically, I need better protective gear, and that's going to happen. The helmet did a fabulous job, by the way. It's a Studs helmet, and it cost me 1,800, but it does a phenomenal job at saving my head. To all the riders out there, please, the basic is the helmet. The basic, absolute basic. You don't need to get a riding jacket as much, you don't need gloves as much, but your head is very important. You can get wounded on your shoulders and all of that, you can have a fracture and all, that will still heal, but your head, very important. Always wear a helmet. So this video has been a long time in the making. I've shot it over many days because I need time to think and introspect. So hopefully you all have liked this video. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't like the video, press the thumbs down button. Most importantly, always wear your helmet. Ride safe. Ride hard, have fun, but ride safe. And I hope that after watching this video, a lot of other RS200 owners, a lot of other motorcycle owners in general will take some learnings out of it and be a little more cautious on the road, because that will only make us safer. And as motorcyclists, we want to be safer. We don't want to be a hindrance on the road. So always wear your helmet, ride safe, ride hard. I will see you in the next one.